Right, it's taken me half an hour. It's 10:15 now to emerge at the start of that wobbly path up through the beech trees to get to the next stage. Oh, don't run away. Oh, you lost me flipping thing. Oh, that would have been fun without that, wouldn't it? Yeah, we're at stage 5 now, ST156395. Right, we're at this post. We just got Coleridge's feather on there. Still got the feather. So turn right north across Woodlands Hill, which is there. You are walking above Holford Combe with views of the more remote moorland tops of the Quantocks to the west. To the east are good views to the Mendips, yeah, where I've explored of course, and the coastline of the Bristol Channel. There's a steep home out there. As you descend Woodland Hill, keep the fence woodland to your left. Keep the fence woodland to your left. The footpath emerges a lane leading from a lay-by on the A39. Yeah, like I said, we're skirting here. When I come over here, my usual thing is right over there and all those coombes over there, which I'm still hoping to do today, but it all depends. It all depends whether I just want to follow this route straight to Quantock Head, or I do the Holford bit, go past Old Foxton House later on and back to Holford and get the bus from Holford and just concentrate on this area for today. That would probably be the safer thing because of the last bus. You know, 4 o'clock will come before we know it, and I'd rather, you know, I quite like the thought of going down into the combe. So anyway, we're following this little trail here, which has always been here probably, but I mean, it might have got wider, it might have had more stones put down, you know, to help the walkers, and of course they have jeeps come up here to tend the sheep, so there's always been bits of improvement to the track, but it's still nice. We're skirting Quantocks, look, it's absolutely beautiful. I love this place. I mean, I had thought about having my ashes brought up here, you see, because there's Hinkley Point, which is going to expand. It might not even get going for 10 years, but apparently, you know, there's going to be more houses built. This is so close to that power station, and it would be horrible to think that any of this could be turned into housing or anything, wouldn't it? You can imagine it, and starting to clear this and put houses on there. And this is a rare place of beauty, area of outstanding beauty it's called. And it's absolutely beautiful. I love this place. I've been coming here since I was a little girl, a little child. I loved it when I was small. We used to cycle out here on our bikes looking for sheep bones, and I used to bleach them in a bucket and take them to school for my science teacher. Of course I used to see adders. We used to come up here, see, on our bikes. I loved it. I've loved it all my life. I wanted to live out here when I was younger, but it is remote. I'm quite a townie really now. So we've walked from all across there. We came out of the wood there, look, and I'm following the route. Although, like I say, I am familiar with this round here. I am familiar with it. But we're going up Woodland Hill. The Iron Age fort is obviously, that could have been it up the top there, I should imagine. It would have been high up, and you could have come, there is other routes that you could have walked up to the fort and go on the top there. Obviously if you live around here you can explore this all the time, Well, I can't be everywhere. I mean, the other day I wanted to live in London so I could explore all the museums and all the huge graveyards up there. I was only up in London a week ago. It seemed so weird. I was really enjoying London, going up the Thames, going up to Big Ben and Houses of Parliament, seeing all the sights along the river, going on the tubes, you know, exploring London. And in a strange way, this is similar really. I'm out here exploring nature. You know, I mean, what more do I want? I mean, the only thing, I mean, sometimes I think it would be nice to have company. The video, I wouldn't be able to video though, would I? Not the same. I wouldn't be able to talk to myself like I do. It wouldn't be quite the same, but you know, yeah, I don't really get lonely as such. I mean, occasionally you get a bit, maybe a little bit, not scared exactly, but you're on your own in the middle of nowhere. Do you know what I mean? So you just have to trust nature, that you're not going to be attacked by the ex-wild beast or a wild, confused stag that can apparently attack this time of year if they think you're going to threaten their babies. Or obviously a crazy person. But most of the time, those things don't happen, and you're more likely to get run over in, say, Weston-super-Mare, punched in the face by a drunk, and bitten by an unmuzzled dog. Those are the three things you've got going on when you live at home, and they're more likely to happen. I mean, I got my mobile in case I did fall over and break my leg. I'm also not getting any younger, but I do try and keep a balanced diet so my bones don't go too brittle. Yeah, as I said, I haven't got what's called a perfect camera. This is very amateurish, very lumpy bumpy, I'm afraid. I don't want to carry lots of equipment around. I'd only want a small camera anyway. It's just a record in time. It doesn't have to be the BBC. It's a record in time. Obviously you get a lot of jump in this. The only thing I notice with this camera, I can't seem to stop it jumping, which does sometimes annoy because your eyes are having to bounce up and down when you're watching the videos. Or you give them to YouTube and YouTube do a Google Earth on them. So what happens is it looks like you're gliding. Goodness, beautiful folks. This is so beautiful. This is warm. I can see my first wild pony up there on the hill. Lots and lots of sheep dotted about. And of course there's no greenery, so you can see everything at the moment. There's no real green apart from the gorse. Like I say, I wanted to do the whole walk. If I started at Holford and missed this bit out, right, it would have niggled me. Because the plan is to keep doing the stages. It's well marked. At the moment, it's well marked. Well, what ain't marked is when I go off and do that 7-mile one, especially if I won't be able to do it really if I haven't brought that. I don't know whether I brought it with me. That 7-mile one, I've got a feeling I left it behind. Which is a bit of a pain. I think I left it behind. Look where we've got to. This might be the end of this part of the video now, I think. A cairn. You're supposed to put a stone on the cairn, if you can find one. I'll have a look round for one in a second. There we go. There's Sheila, on top of the Quantocks. Beautiful. You can see why Wordsworth and all that loved it here. Can't you? Yeah, and I left that other flipping walk at home, which is what I was going to do. That was the idea, to follow this bit round, then go up through that other walk, which is now going to be impossible if I haven't brought the map with me, because you can get lost even if you think you know where you are. You can get lost. Whereas if I just follow this, see, if I just follow this, someone on horse coming, I can't go wrong. I'll worry about that when we get to Holford. Right, over and out then for this part of the video.